going on, everybody? This one part that is essential, that is definitely needed to swap your K20 head to your K24z7 is the header. And as you guys know, the Z7 just come with the single port exhaust exit, which, basically a downpipe. And one of the biggest questions that I've gotten, and it seems like people have been asking around the forums, YouTube, whatever, social media, is what header fits on 9th gen to do the K20 head swap. So from my research and from a couple confirmations from people that I've talked to that have done the swap, there's 3 headers that you could use. Now, this part might, it depends on your budget, right? So the number one header that will fit, no problem, direct fit, no modifications at all, is the HighTech header. And it's specifically for this swap. However, it will cost you. They're around $1,600 for the header, and it's made to order, so it takes quite a few. I think it takes about 3 to 4 months for it to be ready and shipped to your door. So that's the only downside of it, is the weight and the price, and that's actually what deterred me away from the first time just going with the R40 ported R40 head, was the price of the header. And for some reason I knew these 2 other headers work, but it didn't click in my mind, like, dude, why don't you just do that? Because I guess in my head I was just like, well, I already have a full race 3-inch downpipe, gonna cat it, put the header or the head, it's gonna flow really great, so I'm gonna save money here and there. But as you guys know, it's not the case. So yeah, so the HighTech header, number 1. Number 2, you can get the Skunk 2 Alpha header for the 8th gen. The only downside for that is I think 2 of the runners that go down don't clear the subframe, or it doesn't clear something on the 9th gen, and you have to bang it. And just looking at pictures, man, it's something that I didn't want to do because, let's say you have the runners are like 2 inches. I don't know what they are, but let's say they're 2 inches, and you're banging them, and it looked like it smushed to maybe 3/4, a quarter, smushed it like a quarter in. So to me, your exhaust is only as good as your smallest diameter, right? So with those 2 runners like that, to me, it wouldn't flow as well, and it will cause a little bit of back pressure back into the motor. So to me, I didn't want to go that route. But fortunately, if you have a good fabricator, you could probably cut that piece and weld another piece around, or maneuver it in such a way where it doesn't hit the subframe or whatever it hits underneath the car. So you could go that route, and those headers are fairly cheap, 400, 450 bucks, whatever it was. Third, which I don't see too many people doing it. However, one of my boys, Cloud Thomas, he told me that his boy is running the PLM 421 header. And the part number for that one is, I got it right here. The part number for that one is, and also for the 8th gen, part number is PLM-HK20-header. And the only part that you need to modify for this to fit is the end part. So the runners clear everything. However, they come up short, so you're gonna have to have a shop to measure and either fabricate something or cut the end part of the header, weld something to it hits the other part of the exhaust of your system. You could do that, or hopefully you could find a piece. I don't know the length of it, how short it is. I don't know if it's 8-inch, 2-inch. I have no idea, but I know it comes up short, and you're gonna have to fabricate something in between it. So those are the 3 headers that I know that will work on the K20 head swap for the Z7. And surprise, surprise, I did purchase out of those 3. I didn't want to wait a long time. I didn't want to bang anything or, cut the runners. Plus, this one wasn't in stock everywhere I looked at, so I couldn't get that anyway. So, which was Skunk 2. So I went with the PLM 421 header, and I actually got it right here. I just opened up the box, and so, oh shit, here we go. Welds look nice on it. I guess you could call this the part where it goes 4 to 2. I think the diameter here is 2.5 inches. My exhaust full race is 3 inches, so you know, it's not gonna match perfectly, but. And here's the part from the head to that piece I just showed you. And there's that. So welds look really good. And supposedly, like I said, according to my boy, his boy used the PLM, this model, and it clears. And only thing that needs to be done goes in like this. Only thing that needs to be done is extend the back. So has a flange on the back, so you probably just make a pipe, get a measure, make a pipe, and connect it to your catback exhaust, I guess. So comes with gaskets. But anyways, yeah. So I went with the PLM header. Hopefully, it looks like the quality is good. You know, I've heard about PLM for a while. Usually they're hit or miss, but this piece looks pretty good. So yeah, guys. So let's just recap. If you want to, the 3 headers that you will that you have an option to choose, and depending on your price, depending how long you want to wait, depending how fast you want to get this head swap done, you have the HighTech Header, which is, I've seen pictures, they're great quality, and it is specifically designed for the K20 head swap for the Z7 on the 9th gen. That's the pro. Cons would be the price and the wait time. Skunk 2, I guess cons will be, I couldn't find any online for the 8th gen, so maybe they're just not, they're harder to find or whatever. And the cons obviously is the 2 runners. You have to either bang it or take it to a fabrication shop and cut it and fabricate the pieces to maneuver around the parts that it hit. That's another downside. And then for the PLM, downside is it comes up short, so you're gonna have to fabricate something or find something to connect to the rest of your exhaust in your car. So anyways, guys, that's that. I do, you know, as parts come in, I ordered everything, so as parts come in, I'm going to make a video for each part explaining why you need this, what's the importance of it, and you know what I'm trying to say, so far, so forth, and so on, whatever that phrase is. But yeah, guys, that's about it. Till next time.